Grace and peace, everybody. We are back. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. Let's get at it. We've talked about Carmelo Anthony's family. They've done several interviews. Jeff Metcalf has also done several interviews. Let's check out one of them. Here we go.
Carmelo Anthony sentenced to 35 years. The fatal stabbing of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a track meet last April. Good-looking kid that we lost, and his father, Jeff Metcalf, joins us now. And sir, thanks for coming on. We do appreciate it. I know what this must be like for you. I want to just start by asking you, after the sentencing and after everything you've seen, are you satisfied with how this has resulted?
No.
No. 35 not enough?
It's never about the number.
Yeah.
The whole thing, satisfaction would be for me to watch Austin walk through my door and hug me. So I don't wish harm on anyone. I actually feel sorry for Carmelo Anthony, because I know I can't imagine. I've never been to prison, so but I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. But unfortunately, we live in a society where your actions have consequences. And you know, as a Christian person, people question me about my forgiveness so quickly. I had to explain that to everyone. The forgiveness was for me,
for you,
so I wouldn't carry the rage and the hate. It doesn't excuse his actions. It's not that it's okay. It's not okay. But it's unfortunate you chose the decision to take my son's life. But you do have to answer for that.
What do you think this young man whose parents are so forcefully defending him, saying that he was simply defending himself, which is outrageous when you look at the actual testimony in the case. What do you think he was trying to do that day?
Well, this is the big question I have. If you're claiming self-defense, if I was being accused of something and I was claiming self-defense, I would want to get on the stand and tell my story. I would want to explain exactly what was in my mind, what I was thinking, and why I reacted in the way I did.
I want to give Jeff a shout out here, because instead of saying what he thinks the man was thinking, which I think is a sticky wicket, I think you're stepping into a bee's nest. He walked away from that bee's nest and kind of moved around it and just said he should have told us what he was thinking. He should have told us what was on his mind, what was going on in his mind at that time, which I think is an extremely smart way to handle this. Because he could have stepped into a bee's nest for real.
He chose not to. That says a lot. Maybe it was on the advice of attorneys. I don't know, but we'll never know the answer because he was never asked the question of why. Now, I'm not going to throw his parents under the bus. Their character can speak for themselves. They can conduct themselves in however they choose to. I understand it's their son, but you need to teach your son about accountability.
Yeah.
And they're deflecting.
Yeah.
Take accountability. First of all, you've never said, the boy never, ever showed remorse. Never apologized. The Anthony family decided to kick me out of a press conference instead of, I was there to show the world we could come together. This is not a race issue.
No.
But what they do, they chose that path. I didn't choose it.
You guys are getting,
and that's the problem.
Yeah. You're getting threatened by supporters of the killer. I mean, what the hell is that? And what's your response to it?
Look, you're all responsible for two things in your whole life. You only control two things. That's it. It's your attitude and your actions. Outside of this little circle, nothing. You control nothing. It's all noise. So if someone chooses to be that way, that's a reflection of their character. Has nothing to do with me. Yeah. When I go to heaven, I feel that my faith and the way I have conducted myself to the best of my ability, I'm not perfect. No, I'm human. I have anger, rage, emotions. And at the end of the day, I feel like I will get into heaven and sit beside Austin, and then I will have understanding. But for people to lower themselves and show the moral decay of society, to take a dead child and make memes and derogatory terms just because you're trying to defend someone who murdered him. I don't understand the concept, or what are you teaching our future children? Because I'm only going to be here probably maybe 20, 30 more years.
Yeah.
But I'm more concerned about the future of our children. Those are our leaders. Those are the people that they're going to carry on after I'm gone. What does that future look like? What are we teaching them?
Yeah. I can't fathom. I can tell you're a good dad. I can tell you raised good boys. I'm so sorry for what happened, and I that doesn't even begin to cover it. But I appreciate you coming on and telling us your side of the story, because it's just such a terrible story. And I see that picture of your boy, and he just looks like such a good kid. Lost way too soon.
I'm proud of both my boys.
Yeah, and
I still have two sons.
Yeah,
just one's upstairs and one's here. It's okay. They, yeah. I can't speak to the bond of a twin because I'm not a twin, but I witnessed it and I saw it. And my boys were, the lies that were spread where I under a gag order where I can't defend my dead son.
That's crazy.
The mental health issue.
Let me also just tap in on that. The fact that he was under a gag order, was not allowed to speak, but other people could, mind you, but he was not able to speak. I can imagine why he is so passionate now. And people are, jumping on him, and sometimes rightly so, but jumping on his bumper because of things that he's saying and where he is. But I mean, the man has had to be quiet for 12, 13, 14 months while people are saying whatever they want to say about his child and what happened at that track meet. That's crazy work, man. That's absolutely crazy.
That caused me the strain, the stress, physically, spiritually, mentally. It's been exhausting. And I'm just glad that at least the trial part now is over. Right. It's done. Because I woke up every day with this dread and anxiety for 12, 14 months. Yeah. And today I woke up, I still miss my son. He's still not coming home. But at least I don't have to sit there and relive it in the courtroom. It was just to have the body cam footage and the video and the audio, and to hear my other son screaming, God, please, he's my best friend. He's my twin. God, help him. Someone help him. Yeah. No parent should ever have to feel this.
Yeah, serious, man.
And I don't care what color you are. I don't see color. God doesn't see color. Justice doesn't see color. Hate doesn't see color. Love doesn't see color. I just tell the world, if the world needs more kind people in it, and if you can't find one, be one.
Jeff, I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. God bless you and your family.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, shout out to Jeff Metcalf. And I think it's interesting. Jeff's solution to the problem is that we can overcome this. And he's the one who was victimized. He is the one whose family lost the child. And his whole point has been like, let's come together. Let's learn from this. Let's grow from this. Let's move forward and become better people, which I think is a positive message. I can get it. Now, also, I know he's also gone on some pretty scorched earth rants, but do you really blame him though? Like, where do you blame him at? And tell me why blaming him justifies what happened to him. I would love to hear that. Anyway, this is interesting. So I'm looking forward. We'll probably be doing some more interviews because I'm sure those cameras are not going to stop. So I'm pretty positive there'll be more interviews popping up and we'll look at them. So I want to hear what your thoughts are. If you made all the way to the end, please make sure you hit that like button. But also, if you don't mind, down in the comment section, let me know what you think about this. Do you agree that we need to learn from this as people and grow from this and get better and work to not foment more hate and more division? Or where do you land? Tell me where you land. I want to hear it. I'm looking forward to reading what you got to say. Until next time, everybody, grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.